Welcome in to the Bobby Drew Show.
Hey, everybody.
What's up, guys?
All right. Well, it is Monday, February 5th. January's gone. We're in February. Christmas is only 11 months away.
Can't wait.
Yep. I got a Christmas list, and we need a studio. That's what we've determined here. We need a studio. Me and David here. We're here together. We're sharing one. We're sharing. Oh wait,
Can't see.
you can't reach that far. We're sharing one microphone. That's all right. It's okay. I don't mind. Dave's my buddy. He's my friend.
We have two microphones, but the problem is if we hook them both up, then it's like echo, 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 echo. You would not watch us.
Sounds just like that. But Brian, how are you doing in the great state of Antarctica?
I'm doing really, really well. It's been super sunny today. We're about 58 degrees. I'm loving it, man. It's good weather.
58 degrees. I think it hit 63.
I don't know, man. It's hot over here.
Yeah, I don't know.
One thing I'm not watching is the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, garbage.
Watch Pro Bowl?
Sorry, I'm eating my dinner here. I did not watch the Pro Bowl, but I watched some highlights, and we're going to talk about it for about 30 seconds. And then that's all you get from us, Pro Bowl.
Brian,
Mhm.
you watch Pro Bowl?
No, that's a negative.
What did you watch instead of the Pro Bowl?
I watched some NASCAR. I watched some. What else did I watch? Oh,
Right.
college basketball. That's right, college basketball.
Hey, I did watch the UConn game on Saturday.
They are ballers, yes, sir. That's my boys.
I almost texted you at halftime, but I was like, there's a lot of basketball left.
Yup, and they showed why they're the number one team. Yep.
They won by what, 11?
13, 77 to 64, but who's counting? I mean, and they did that without their second best player. Alex Caravan had a turned ankle, so they just keep plugging and playing.
Yep. You just keep working. You just keep moving. You keep balling. And we're going to talk
Mhm.
basketball a lot today. Surprisingly, my sport's football. Dave, your sport's football.
Yes.
Brian, his sport, all the sports. So
Everything. Brian, he's the sports guru on the show.
That's right.
If we're
That's
talking
right. Let's go.
if we're talking basketball today, you're not going to be hearing much about us or from me. Okay, I'm probably just going to be over here quiet.
we had somebody in the comments. It said Pro Bowl more like Flag Bowl, and then they follow up and say hockey is the best sport. That's my sister, by the way.
Hockey is pretty good.
We will
Hey,
talk.
by
hockey.
the way, you can tell your sister, go Bolts.
Yes, she is a Lightning fan. My
Yes.
brother-in-law introduced her to hockey, and when they got
Nice.
married and everything.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
Lightning fan. We'll talk about hockey when it comes back.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about basketball. We're going to talk about football. And I forgot that NASCAR started this weekend, but we'll probably follow that up next weekend because after next week, the Super Bowl will be over. We won't have football games to talk about. We'll have free agency, the draft to look forward to, and so on and so on. But we do have a pretty big announcement. Dave, do you
We do.
want to? Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh, is this about sports?
No.
Oh, I know what this is. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen at home, I saw this. I think maybe this was like a week ago. I saw this on social media. Now, the three of us guys here, we're all happily married men. Our better halves are truly our better halves. And
Mhm.
Brian, in particular,
Yes.
your wife, I saw some kind of major accomplishment. This is a big deal. So I just thought you should go ahead and take a second and tell everybody what's going on with your wife.
Well, I appreciate it, and I do want to share this. I want the world to know I'm super proud of her. Back in April of 2013, my wife got her Bachelor of Arts in Interdisciplinary Studies from Western Governors University. Hand clap for that. And just a couple years ago, she decided to go ahead and get a master's degree while being a wife, a caretaker, a mother, still being employed. She just got in December from Western Kentucky University her Master's of Arts in Education and Leadership. Congratulations, Sling. I'm so proud of you. Woo!
Master's degree. That means she is officially smarter than
all of us
together.
Yep.
Yeah.
So what does this mean now? Because she's a school teacher, right? And
yeah, but now she can be she can be a principal, she can be an assistant principal. So she can be the boss.
Awesome. She can be the one all the kids that when they need it.
Yeah.
Line up against the wall. I got whippings when I was in school.
But I can't do that now.
That was a long time ago.
Yep.
So yes, good job, Nina. We're very proud of you.
Nina. Very good.
She did it, so none of us had to.
That's right.
That's right.
And also, she did it because she can, and none of us could.
That's a very good point.
But yes, we also do have shirts. They're still in the making, but if you want one, just let us know. We also have.
I couldn't afford the shirt, so I got a sticker.
We're gonna have decals
for the shirt.
You can put these on your car or your front door or wherever you would like, and we can get those. So if you want one of those, let us know. And if you are watching, please share with a friend, because what we're trying to do here is we're trying to create a good community where we all love Jesus. We talk about sports because we enjoy sports, but we keep God first at all times. That's the key to it all. But, and yes, I will be getting a haircut soon. Dave's going to get a haircut soon.
Too.
Brian's going to get a haircut soon.
He already got a haircut.
Yeah, I did earlier.
Tomorrow. But let's do a segment that we have come to enjoy. We're going to talk about some things maybe that were peculiar to us with what's up with that.
All right, everybody. We know Pro Bowl. You can't hear me?
Oh, now we can.
Dave,
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, now we can.
I don't know what was happening. We were still in this segment. Bobby Drew's messing with it. All right, listen.
Hey.
Here we go. We are in Pro Bowl time. Pro Bowl is over, but let me talk to you about the Pro Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. This year, and I don't even know, I haven't been paying attention to the Pro Bowl for years, but I noticed it flag football. Are you kidding me? But anyway, the NFC won over the AFC 64-59. This is a high school basketball game score. Okay. It's not even a football game score. This is the Pro Bowl doesn't carry the same prestige that it used to. Wait a minute. What am I talking about? There never was any prestige with the Pro Bowl. It means nothing. The Pro Bowl is a paid vacation for the guys that were not good enough to make it to the big game that does matter. Oh, and by the way, just for showing up, they each pocketed $42,000 for being in the Pro Bowl. So good job, guys. You had a great vacation. You got to play some, summer camp kind of games. Man, what is up with that?
Oh, man. That's a good one, Dave. I'm going to try to follow that one up with there's a guy named Cam Newton. You may have heard of him. Maybe not. A lot of people haven't. But Cam Newton, he used to be a quarterback in the NFL. He was pretty good when he first started. He was the first the first overall pick in the 2011 draft. There's also somebody else in the league named Brock Purdy. And Brock Purdy was the last pick in the 2022 NFL draft, often called Mr. Irrelevant. But here Cam Newton is talking trash about a quarterback that's on his way to the Super Bowl as the last pick in the NFL draft. But Cam Newton, he's not even on a team right now. He's not even technically retired, but nobody wants him. So why is Cam Newton, the first overall pick, which he can't even land on an NFL team, talking about a quarterback that's on his way to the Super Bowl? What's up with that?
Oh boy. I got college basketball that I'd like to talk about. I'd like to talk about the Purdue Boilermakers, the number 2 team in the country. not number one. We know who that is. They had 2 games last week. I almost want to say that officials in college basketball aren't going to be like pro officials, but unfortunately they are. Wait till you hear these stats. In a game last week in Indiana, Purdue played Northwestern and won 105-96 in overtime. That means that there was 45 minutes of basketball. Purdue took 46 free throws. Northwestern took 8. 46-8 in an overtime game. So that means 46-8. It's unfathomable. The coach for Northwestern got kicked out with like 3 seconds left because they had already lost the game, and at this point he wanted to get his mind out, and he went crazy. It was the greatest thing I'd ever seen. I thought he was gonna take his shirt, his shoes, everything off, man. But I mean, 46 free throws to 8. I know you're trying to keep a team relevant and give them a chance to win because they're supposed to be great. But come on, ref. What's up with that?
Hey, let's talk about the head coaching hiring cycle in the NFL. It's over. It concluded last Wednesday when the Washington Commanders finally hired somebody. They got Dan Quinn in as their head coach. All available spots are filled. But, Brian, there are 3 big names on the outside looking in that didn't find a head coaching job. We got Bill Belichick, Pete Carroll, and Mike Vrabel, a combined winning record of 526 wins in the NFL, and none of these guys could land a head coaching job. What is up with that?
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I could top that, but I'm going to try for all my NASCAR fans out there. Yes, I said NASCAR. I'm a fan of NASCAR also. Rum, rum. Start those engines. I love it. But we just had Clash at the Coliseum Saturday night, and they bumped it up because it's supposed to be Sunday. And with the whole atmospheric river that's going on, they tried to get the race in, and they did. Ladies and gentlemen, they had a grand total of 4 people in the stands. I'm just kidding. It looked like 4 people. But the excuse that NASCAR is making is because they had to bump it up from Sunday to Saturday. They couldn't really get anybody in there. No, because you have 575 horsepower cars trying to drive around a 1/4 of a mile track. Guys, 1/4 of a mile, 575 horsepower. You literally go vroom and you're around already. Vroom and you're around already. There's 30 cars. If you line them up, that's a 1/4 of a mile. How's this going to work? Listen, the Clash used to be in Daytona. Bring it back to Daytona. You'll get your fans back. It was terrible. Denny Hamlin won. I can't stand him. He's a joker. The 11's going to choke like he always does. We will get into NASCAR. What's up with that?
I can't wait.
What's up, guys? That it's a little, and, Brian,
Yes.
Denny Hamlin, he actually is my driver.
No, he's not. Please don't say that.
He is. Dead serious.
Bro, he is
Denny
so bad. You really like the 11?
But wait a second.
Dude,
wait a second.
No, he's not your favorite driver.
Yes, he is. Listen,
It's impossible.
I couldn't stand what was that guy's name? Jeff Gordon. I couldn't stand that guy. It was a number 24 for me because I didn't like Jeff Gordon because he had 24. I didn't like Cadillac Williams when he played for the Bucks because he wore number 24. There was just something about the number 24 I didn't like. I don't know.
What's up with that?
Yeah, what's up with that? But I was watching a NASCAR race one day, and I seen the 11 car go by, and his name was Denny. It wasn't Danny. It was Denny. And I was like, you know what? Denny Hamlin. I like that guy. And that's why I like that guy.
He's got a cool name.
Bro, I'm telling you right now, when these NASCAR segments come up later on this year, Bro, we're gonna have some problems because I do not like that man whatsoever.
I got to admit, NASCAR, I used to love. Like, I get home from church on Sunday and I'm turning the TV on. It's another left turn, baby. That's my favorite part. My wife would be like, "Why are you watching this? You're just driving around in a circle." I'm like, "I know, it's awesome." And this was back in the day, like I was an Earnhardt guy,
Mhm.
and I like as some of the younger guys coming up. It's a whole different sport right now. I haven't been following NASCAR in probably 5 or 6 years. But
Oh wow,
I
it's
can
totally
tell you,
different.
I'm looking forward to the Daytona 500 coming up,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I think it's going to be fun. I
Yep.
can't wait.
Yep.
I probably could get into that more than I can college basketball. That's you guys, but
No way.
I got to drive a NASCAR one time. Got one of those birthday presents, the driving experience.
Yeah.
And,
Nice.
and I go out there, and I don't know if you guys have ever done this or any of our listeners out there. The first thing you do, you go out there and then you sit through like a 2-hour long class. And all they're telling you is how much trouble you're going to be in if you wreck their car, and you're going to pay for it. So then I get in the car and I'm like, okay, here we go. And you ain't kidding. I went out. I don't remember where I was, but it was less than a quarter of a mile circle. Okay. It didn't have
Wow.
straightaways, bro. It was a circle. And it's not turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. It's just one turn.
Wow.
And I'm in there and I am going so slow because when you hit the gas, when you feel that 600 horsepower or whatever it was, these particular cars, it throws you back. And I'm like, I'm not going to wreck. Bro, I drove around the track probably doing 30 miles an hour. And then I get out and I'm walking back and my family's looking at me and they're like, what is wrong with you?
Well, right.
I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm awesome. I just drove a real NASCAR. And they're like, that was ridiculous. We just drove all the way out here to watch that garbage. Whatever, man.
That's funny.
It was awesome.
You shared a lot of stories. Like
Don't even bring up the dance.
You've had the opportunity.
No dance.
You've had the opportunity to drive a NASCAR, a really fast car, as fast as you want around this track. And if you crash it, you get in trouble. But you decided to go 30 miles an hour.
Bro, I didn't even take it out of second gear. And you know what? You start in second gear. I didn't even shift. It was funny though, because you were out there watching people and then you could see the cars going, because they didn't know how to shift gears.
Yeah.
Actually, it was pretty cool. You don't even press the clutch, man. You just hit the gas and you're just
nice.
If you ever get a chance, you need to do it. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I am not confessing to anything, but all I'm saying is my wife got me a pretty fast car for my birthday one year, and I went faster than that down residential streets.
I know you broke 100 miles an hour down Mariner Boulevard or something.
I don't know. Maybe possibly.
Yeah. I don't live in Florida anymore, so I can say that I was doing 125 on Omerton, so I'm not going to get in trouble.
Wow.
Yeah, in the SI. Yeah.
Oh, in the old Civic?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And Zach was in the car with me. We were racing somebody.
Nice.
Yep.
How old was Zach?
Yeah.
Oh, I hope Nina watches this.
Oh, she's already heard the story.
Oh, okay.
This is years ago, man. I don't even have the car anymore. I sold it, but
that's who he was racing.
Hey, wait a second, guys. Hey, wait a second. We got the best basketball player in Florida. Mikey Cecil is in the comments. And don't worry, Mikey, we're getting to your basketball videos here in a little bit. We got DJ Cease. He's in the house with In the House Productions. And then, Zach's talking about his race.
How we smacked him.
He said we smoked him.
Yeah, we did.
Do you remember this? Zach? He was in the car seat, wasn't he?
Pretty much. Got to strap him in. Got to keep him safe.
And you were. He had the 5-point harness on.
Yep. Child safety. Yep.
Oh, man.
By the way, my drink of choice today is not a sponsor. Arizona Mucho Mango.
Mucho Mango.
If they are watching and you want to sponsor us, I will
Hit
accept
us up.
free drinks.
And I've got the red Solo cup. Please don't be offended because it's actually pure leaf iced tea, no sugar, unsweetened.
Yeah,
Oh, you got
I've got the
That's
I
brisk,
got the
baby.
Lipton Brisk.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
So we have Pure Leaf, we have Arizona, and we got Brisk.
Brisk.
If
Yep.
anybody wants to sponsor us, please do. That
Call
would
us up.
be awesome.
Mhm.
But what we want to talk about is the main event coming up this Sunday. The San Francisco 49ers taking on the Kansas City Chiefs.
Again.
Uh,
Rematch, actually, Super Bowl 54 rematch.
Swifties versus the 49ers. All right, guys. Let's break this down. All right. And I know Brian had texted us today. What's today's anniversary?
Oh, 7 years ago today, some guy named Tom Brady orchestrated the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history, baby. Today is March 28th, even though it's only February 5th. It's 328 Day. Never forget the Falcons choke. And by the way, who was the Falcons OC? Anybody know? Who was the Falcons OC at the time?
Shanahan.
Mr. Shanahan.
Yep.
So Mr. Shanahan has choked the last two Super Bowls. In the last two Super Bowls, in the fourth quarter in overtime, his teams have been outscored 46-0. Just in the fourth quarter in overtime in the last two. They were up 20-10 against the Chiefs 5 years ago, and they lost. They were up 28. Yeah.
So he's learned the hard way, not what not to do.
Correct.
But,
so the third time's going to be the charm. Mm-hmm.
But this time, he does have a secret weapon, and that weapon is Bobby Drew.
CMC.
Well,
Yeah.
it's my turn to say that because that guy got me a championship. Listen, I struggled for 5 years in fantasy football. I went out, I took on the mind of Kyle Shanahan, and I said, I need Christian McCaffrey to carry me to a victory. And that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly what the 49ers will do this Sunday. Because if they've been outscored in the fourth quarter, that means they haven't been able to run the ball.
I hope it's a high-scoring game.
Here's the thing, right? I don't know if you guys saw the stats. The Chiefs are 11-0 when they let up under 20 points. They're 3-6 if they let up more than 20 points. Who of the three of us and the millions and millions that are listening to us right now honestly think that the Niners are not going to score more than 20 points? Literally, here's the thing, too. The Chiefs got shut out in the second half last week. They punted 5 times. So you want to tell me that the Niners are not going to be able to score. The Niners are going to score. They're going to score. They're going to score. They're going to score. And they're going to score. This is going to finally be Patrick Mahomes 2.0 against the Bucs and Brady. They're going to get annihilated.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, when they played the Bucs in the Super Bowl, I think we held them to 3 field goals or something.
Yeah, 37-9.
Yeah, and the thing is, you can't count out the Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes. These guys, they live in the postseason. They know it's like they figure out a way to win, but when they lose, they lose. And it's just, I think it'd be cool. I don't know. I think we're going to get to our picks eventually, but I know Patrick Mahomes is the new GOAT, and he's got to get the Super Bowl wins.
I'm not going to shout. I'm not going to shout. You are not the new GOAT, dude. When, first of all, the actual GOAT beat you twice when you faced him.
But wait a second.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Patrick Mahomes' first regular season loss at the hands of,
I don't know, Tom Brady.
Oh, his first loss in the AFC Championship was to who? Tom Brady. His first loss in the Super Bowl was to who? Tom Brady. Bro ain't never going to be the GOAT, ever. He can put up great. He is the quarterback of this generation. I totally get it. I understand. But you cannot be the GOAT if you can't beat the GOAT. To be the man, you have to beat the man. He never beat him. No, you can keep praising the Lord all you want, Andrew. Mine are factual.
Listen.
Okay, you talk, Bobby Drew.
All I want to say is what if it's already been, the stage has already been set? You said it.
Mhm.
Shanahan has lost in the fourth quarter, overtime.
Mhm.
What if they're up like 34-10,
Mhm.
34-3, and then Patrick
Okay.
Mahomes and Travis Kelce go for 700 yards in the fourth quarter? Then is he the
So-
GOAT?
So basically, what you're saying is my point was made. I'm good.
Yeah. All right, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Anyways, we're going to move on.
He's not playing Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, so he's not playing Brock Purdy either.
Hey.
He's what?
Guys, we got our first sponsor in the comments. Mike Cecil said, just let me know what you want, and I got you.
Oh.
There we go.
Nice.
Oh, God, yes. Thank
DJ Cease, listen.
We have proof. We
If
have
you're-
proof right here.
events, man. You wedding, bar mitzvah, bat mitzvah, quinceañera,
Quinceañeras.
party, sweet 16. He's your DJ, photo booth. They got you covered, man. DJ Cease. Now, we will take some. What do you want to drink?
Monster.
Monster. I like the white can.
Yes.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. But you know who is? DJ Cease.
Yeah. Technically, I mean,
once we see the product, we'll
Yeah.
say it. But hey,
all right.
anyways, Zach says the NFL is scripted. They planned it. Listen, we talked about that last week. We don't have time to get into that here today. We've already covered this.
Who's winning the Super Bowl?
Mike says also that I need a sponsor to get my hair cut. Hey, that's not very nice.
You should see my guy.
My guy's pretty good too.
All right, but let's set the stage here. San Francisco 49ers versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Go write this down. Zach, write this down.
Debo Samuel, Brock Purdy, CMC, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, and that 49ers defense led by
Whoa.
Warner.
What about Kyle Juszczyk?
Oh, you can't forget the juice.
No, you can't.
Juice
Everyone's like, who?
That guy is
Yeah.
jacked.
Mhm.
All right.
Dave, he's their fullback if you didn't know.
Yeah, he didn't know that.
He had no idea.
I knew. I got Taylor Swift playing in my ears right here. I was listening to something else.
If you're in the comments, let us know what your Super Bowl picks are. Pick a team and give us a score. I say I'm going to take the 49ers over the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm going to say the score is going to be 28-17. That's it. 28-17.
All right, I'm going next. So I think it's going to be a higher scoring game than that. Look, I think the 49ers are more of a complete team when you put it all together. I never count out the Kansas City Chiefs. However, I'm going to go 49ers, and I think they are going to go off. I think we are going to be seeing a score in the 40-point range. It is going to be awesome. 42-17.
Wow.
49ers. Yes, it's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun to watch. We'll be in church while it's going on. So,
yeah. Hallelujah. Well, I have picked against the Chiefs every week, and every week I've been wrong.
Yeah.
So what do I do? I'm in a quadrangle.
Don't do it.
What
Don't.
should I do? What should I do?
Pick the goat.
Patrick Mahomes is so good. He's phenomenal. His coach is phenomenal. His tight end is phenomenal. And that's about it. The Niners have a phenomenal running back, 2 phenomenal receivers, phenomenal tight end, kind of coach, a phenomenal GM, John Lynch in the house. I think the Niners are going to win, but if I pick the Niners, the Chiefs are going to win. So I'm going to be like who am I kidding? The Niners are going to mop the floor. The Niners 33, the Chiefs 21, game over, set, match. GOAT now becomes a chicken. He's done. There's no dynasty. They can just be Dallas, and we'll move on. 33-21 Niners.
Ooh.
33.
Can I change my score?
Nope.
Well, why?
Because I wanted to. I wanted to be more crazy.
Well, what would be your crazy score? What would it be? 135-4?
What was
No.
the flag football score again? 64
64-59. Yeah.
I'm picking the 49ers
Uh-huh.
45-0
All right, no.
final score.
Harrison Butker's going to at least
Oh
hit
no.
one.
Here's the here we go.
Zero.
Daily
Zero.
Tactical Apparel says Chiefs all day.
Man,
They must be a Chiefs fan. I feel like I know who that is.
Daily Tactical Apparel for all your daily tactical needs.
Yeah, something about airsoft or something like that. I
You
believe.
know
is
what stinks, though, about that comment? The Super Bowl's played at night, not in the day. I guess the Chiefs are going to lose.
Yeah.
Mike says 31-24, 49ers.
Okay.
At least
You
Taylor
really-
Swift will be there to comfort Travis Kelce.
Oh, I don't know, Jay-Z. He's upset at Taylor Swift.
Why?
You didn't hear the whole Beyonce got snubbed thing in the Grammys last night? They were talking about it all over the place. Good Lord, have mercy.
Why? Because
Jesus.
Taylor Swift won 1 out of 6 Grammys she
Uh-huh.
was nominated for over
Queen Bee. Hmm.
Beyonce.
Yeah. Yeah.
God.
I don't know.
KD Sloysell,
I'm going to hold my peace.
my mother, she says 49ers 31-28.
Close
Ooh,
game.
she's picking a close one, huh?
I don't want to see a close game. I want to see a
I don't either.
I want to see Brock Purdy run the ball like he did last week. I want to see so much.
DTA comes back and says 34-31 Chiefs is what they're saying.
34-31.
Man, I'm sticking to my score 45-0.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say you're wrong. Just
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
I'm gonna
Hey,
be honest.
Has a team ever
No.
been
Never
shut
been shut
out?
No. Mm-mm.
Not in a Super
Nope.
Bowl.
Nope.
If they did, it probably would have been the Packers.
Shots
Okay.
fired.
whoa, wait a second.
Nailed it.
Wow. Actually,
Oh,
honestly, if there's going to be a team shut out in the Super Bowl, it would be the Bucks. They've only been a
They don't-
couple of times.
Yeah, they don't get there enough to worry about that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
But when they get there, they win, though, right?
Gabe. Yeah.
That is true. The Bucks, we've never lost a Super Bowl, right?
Right, you're 2-0. Yeah.
Yeah, 2-0. That's much. I mean,
No,
I
it's
guess
not.
better than
Yeah.
Brady's 7-10 or whatever, right?
7-3. I wish
7
you went to 17.
Or no, it's 7 out of 10, I should say.
Yeah.
7 out of
Yeah.
10.
Ain't nobody gonna say 2-0 is better than 7-3. Sorry.
Here we
Listen.
go. Zach with the stats. No game in Super Bowl history has ever ended with a shutout. While there are a number of occasions where one team's offense failed to score, no team was completely blanked on the big stage. In 1972, the Washington Redskins' lone score came to a fumble return following a blocked field goal attempt. So there was almost a game.
Almost, yeah.
0
points.
Wow.
Or
Thank you,
special
Zach, for
teams,
those
I guess.
stats. Good job, Zach.
Good job,
Good
Zach.
job, Zach.
Yay.
Hey, that looked like a cut and paste job to
Yeah.
me.
What's that, Chat
Oh, don't-
GPT?
Don't be jealous. Don't be jealous.
Well, we're gonna get to Mikey's. I'm sure Mikey's still in here. He's probably waiting for us to dive into his videos,
Oh, yeah.
which we are going to do. But oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm
Uh-oh.
gonna put this comment up there because it's gonna start. Oh,
Put it up there. What is it?
all right, Brian. I'm gonna put this comment up there, but the
Oh, I
rule
already
is
see. I already see it. I won't get mad. Why would I get mad? Why would I get mad? 1,
I knew he was gonna do. I knew it.
2,
I knew
3,
it.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to wallow in my sorrow. Hey, how many times did the Chiefs beat the Patriots in the Super Bowl? I'll wait. In the
Oh,
playoff
wait.
period.
Let's go to the whiteboard for this. And
Yes.
I am.
Dave,
Oh,
please don't die.
Let's see.
Oh
Can you see the whiteboard here?
I just
Yeah.
choked on
Yeah.
it. You know,
Mhm.
All right.
It's okay. But you want to know what's great? You want to know how I know the Patriots are relevant? Because they're living rent free in his head. No one was even talking about the Patriots.
look,
0 times.
That's right.
we all know.
I was talking about Tom Brady. I wasn't talking about the Patriots. They're still living rent free in everybody's head. It's awesome. Hey, listen, it's rough when you're the city of champions. I don't know what to say.
The thing is with the Patriots, the dynasty is over. So now we got
20
wait.
years. How dare them do it for only 20
I know.
years?
Now we got to wait for the new generation to come up.
Yep.
I mean,
Yep.
who's their head coach now? We're going to talk about this later, right?
Hey, listen, there's this comment from DTA on here.
Mhm.
We went over this last week.
Yep.
We talked about the stats. So either you watched the show last week, or you might enjoy that segment. So I encourage you to go back. You can find it in our live stream somewhere last week. So we need to move on. Oh, what was I going to say?
Yeah, you should move on anyway because those losses on Patrick Mahomes' side came from who? All right, we'll move on.
Oh, man. These comments are so good. I just want to keep putting them up there.
You should,
wasn't
man. It's great.
Patriots dynasty. It was a Tom Brady dynasty.
Oh, yeah.
Brady.
Brady, he threw the ball to himself. He played defense. He kicked the ball. Yeah. Sure.
And this is getting interesting. But we have things we want to talk about. So
Stick to the schedule, people.
keep the
Yeah.
comments coming
Keep them
because it's
coming.
going to give us things to talk about in the
Right.
future.
Oh, yeah.
But while Kyle Shanahan and Andy Reid are preparing for the Super Bowl, there's a handful of other coaches and teams that are doing a bunch of other things. And Dave did some research,
Oh, yeah, I got it.
and there's some NFL coaching changes that have happened, some that are surprising, some that haven't taken place that we're still curious on why. So let's dive into this. Let's look at how the NFL is going to look next year with all these different coaches and what it means for them.
So we got, out of the 32 NFL teams, we've got 8 head coaching changes. Now, I know this is a big math show. So 8 out of 32, that is 1/4 of the NFL had to shake up at the head coaching position. Is that typical every year that there's that many head
Not
coaching?
that many.
Yeah.
Normally, probably like 4 or 5, I would think.
And some of them happen. The firings happened like during the season. There was interim coaches in the meantime. But so basically, how do you want to do this? I've got a list of each team who was fired and then who filled the role. So maybe let me start with that, and then if you guys got comments or if there's anything there, that's what we'll go with. But,
Go for it.
first up, Washington Commanders. Ron Rivera fired on January 8th. Dan Quinn just filled the position February 1st.
To me, this is interesting. You have Dan Quinn, part of the NFC East. You was DC for the Dallas Cowboys, and he's going to an NFC East team with the Washington Commanders. And then we just heard that Ron Rivera is possibly going to be he's interviewing for the defensive coordinator position that Dan Quinn just left in Dallas. I think it's interesting. Dan Quinn, obviously the head coach of the team that lost 28-3. That'll always be on his record. It will always follow him. They had a good defense last year, but the way they went out, man, I don't know. We'll see what happens. Washington, they got a lot of things they need to work out. I don't think this improves the team. I don't think it makes it worse. That's just me.
Thoughts, Brian?
I don't care.
Either.
It's all irrelevant.
It's the
Who cares about the
Commanders.
Commanders.
Whatever.
Although we're talking about fantasy, you did pretty good with their quarterback. I can't even think of his
Sam
name.
Howell?
Sam Howell. You did pretty decent with him on your fantasy team.
Like the first 4 weeks, yeah.
But all right, Seahawks fired Pete Carroll on January 10th. Mike McDonald just hired on January 31st as their new
Ronald
head-
McDonald? What?
Mike McDonald.
Oh, okay. From the Ravens?
I have no idea. Never heard of this guy.
From the Ravens.
Okay, from the Ravens. You
Offensive
say.
coordinator, defense coordinator.
You tell me.
I don't
think
know.
He was special teams
I don't know.
coach or something.
You're the sports guy.
You're the sports guy. I'm just the funny guy. All right. All right, let's move on. Falcons. Oh, Andrew, Bobby Drew, you are so happy about this. Arthur Smith fired. Why did it take till January 7th? If Bobby Drew, this guy over here, if he was in charge, he would have fired this guy in week 3. All right. New hire. Actually, I think he's coming back to the Falcons. Raheem Morris. Now, as their head coach, he wasn't their head coach before. He was head coach over at the Buccaneers, but they like Raheem Morris in Atlanta.
Did you hear his quote? Did you hear Raheem Morris's quote?
I don't think so.
Somebody asked him what he likes about the Falcons. He said 4 words: Drake London, Bijan Robinson.
Yes, absolutely.
Yep.
And I wish I could have had that this past season because Drake London started out on my fantasy team. I think I traded him to Bobby Drew, who won the championship. All right, how about the Panthers? You got a comment?
Raheem Morris was the interim head coach in 2020 when Dan Quinn got fired. So he has history there.
He does have history there. And he's got history in the division because he was the Buccaneers head coach going back. It's quite a few years ago, but still, he's got history in the division.
When Raheem Morris was interim head coach, is it 3-4 or 4-7? He went 3-4, I believe, during that interim period. Oh no, sorry, 4-7.
All right. Carolina Panthers, Frank Reich fired. Didn't even make it through the whole season. November 27th, he was out of there. Now they just hired Dave. How do you say this guy's last name?
Lamoureux.
That's me. Canales. Dave Canales hired January 25th. Got the job. All right.
Where did he come from? Does anybody know who he is? You better know, Dave. Where did he come from?
From the Buccaneers.
Okay.
He was what? What did he do there?
What did he do for the Bucs?
He was a coach at the Bucs.
Yeah, but which side of the ball, Dave? You just made fun of me.
Offensive.
You're right. He was the OC. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
Good
That
job.
was a good guess.
Way to send him the note there, Bobby. Way to show him the note.
No, he didn't. Honestly, and here's the note. Right. Oh, Servpro. Shout out
Not
to
a sponsor.
Servpro. Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
But a business vendor we cross paths with quite a bit. All right. How about the Chargers? Your favorite team. Brandon Staley made it all the way to December 15th before he got the axe. All right. Just got fired. Hey, Jim Harbaugh, you go and win a national championship at Michigan, and now you're back in the NFL, bro. January 24th, got that head coaching position at the Chargers. What do you guys think about this? Is he going to make a difference over there?
Absolutely. He's been a winner everywhere he's been.
I like his quarterback.
Wait, who's the new head coach? I spaced out.
Jim Harbaugh.
Jim Harbaugh.
Oh, Harbaugh. My bad.
Harbaugh.
Michael Andriotis in the comments. He's a Michigan fan, I believe, and he likes this hire.
Yeah,
it is a good hire. He won in Stanford. He won when he went to the NFL with the Niners. He won at Michigan, and I mean, he's got a quarterback. And he said he was starstruck.
Well, it's gonna be awesome.
Okay. Yep.
Hey, how about this one? I think this one kind of surprised all of us. The Tennessee Titans, they fired Mike Vrabel January 9th. And they just hired on January 22nd Mike Callahan.
Who's that guy?
All I know, that's a lateral move. I don't see how they got better.
Yeah, exactly. How about the Raiders? Josh McDaniels made it all the way through October. All right, got to November 1st and got fired. Antonio Pierce. Hey, that's a name I recognize. Antonio Pierce hired January 19th as their new head coach.
Yep, good for him.
Yep. This is a cool one. Bill Belichick. He's the only coach that technically was not fired. They mutually parted ways. All right. There's probably a lot there that we don't know why or whatever, but Brian probably does because I mean, he's a Pats fan all day and all night.
Mm-hmm.
Parted ways January 11th. On the next day, Jerod Mayo, head coach. It seems like that was ready to go. They already knew.
It was in his contract. It was in
Oh,
Jerod
it was?
Mayo's contract. Yeah, that he would be the next coach if Belichick leaves. Yep.
That's crazy.
Brilliant.
How do you put that in your contract?
Well,
Is it-
Belichick was a
Good
GM
agent.
too, so Belichick knew. I mean,
Wow.
Belichick is a GM too. It just, I like to hire. A lot of people don't, but whatever. Now Belichick's kid is gone, so that's kind of good news. He went to the University of Washington, so
I
Yep.
think it'll be fun to watch. I think,
yep.
but
So Bill Belichick, Mike Vrabel are the two guys still without a job, as far as I know.
well, Pete Carroll.
Well, he's working with the Seahawks like behind scenes somehow.
Yeah, he went to
he
the front
fired?
office
I thought he was fired.
as the
Yes.
coach, but he's working. He got reassigned to like the front office, but he's like 100 years old. Pete Carroll's older than Bill Belichick. Carroll's
Pete
like
Carroll-
73
No.
years old.
Yeah, he's a 1 year older than Belichick.
Pete Carroll's the receptionist for
No,
the
he's the one
Seahawks.
when you pull up to their training facility, he's
Is it-
at the gate.
Hey, can I help you?
Answer the phones.
Seattle Seahawks, how can I help you?
He's the one running around. Bro, the thing I like about Pete Carroll, he does not act his age, man. He's the one
No.
running around on the field. That guy is
High
young.
five and
Oh man. Hey,
with the gum.
with all that being said, so with those three coaches, Belichick, Pete Carroll, and Vrabel, what's your biggest surprise that hasn't landed a head coaching job?
Go down and get
What?
mine.
What's happening, Brian? Who are you talking to?
Is that the FBI?
Is it the
Yes, the
FBI?
FBI's in here. I don't have yours. I have ours.
Shut the show down.
Show yourself on the screen. Who are you talking to?
Nate, they want to see you on the screen. Come over here and say hi.
Nate, get out of here, Nate.
Who
what
is
are you
it?
doing?
There he
Oh,
is.
Man, listen, and for everybody that on our fantasy football league, this guy,
Nate, don't go yet.
he was like the villain. He was the villain. They just people. I don't know what it was, man. I feel for you, Nate.
I'm sorry
making
you went
fun
on
of
that way.
You're right.
Doink.
He can't hear us. That's right.
No. He's like, I don't know what to say, and I'm leaving.
I'll tell you one thing. That is a kid coming up in his father's footsteps for sure.
Hey, Justin Miller in the comments on Facebook said Bill can't even find a job with the Little League team. You want to know why? Because he wants to be the general manager, the head coach, the head custodian. He wants to be in charge of the field team, and
I
he
agree.
might as well be the cheerleading coach too.
He wants to be the guys bringing the orange slices and Capri Suns.
Oh boy.
You're not the team mom anymore. I am.
What's your biggest surprise out of those three coaches, Belichick, Carroll, Vrabel, that did not land a head coaching job?
I think for me, I don't want to say it's really a surprise for anything, but for the teams that are not good, that could have hired Bill Belichick, like, what do you do? Like, teams that are just bad, like, structurally, they're bad. Like, the product on the field is bad. They're undisciplined. But the problem is Belichick and his ego, you can't be a GM. You're not a good GM. I don't have blinders on. He was a great defensive GM, but he doesn't get what the NFL is today. It's a different game. But you're telling me that the Carolina Panthers thought they were better without Bill Belichick. That organization is a mess. Sorry, the Atlanta Falcons, they're a wreck. The Commanders, they're a wreck. Now, how many of those did Belichick even really want to go to?
And that's another thing, because there's a lot of rumors about him wanting to, getting into the broadcasting and stuff like that, which I think that would be I would love to.
Brady and
Pick his
Belichick.
brain.
Oh,
Could you
yeah.
imagine?
Brady to Fox,
Oh, my God.
Belichick. Oh, they're back together again. Or maybe he needs that Michigan job. We still haven't heard.
I already said.
Over for Harbaugh.
Well, Shamir Moore, they're like their coach that was there when Harbaugh was suspended all the time because he's a cheater. But anyway, Brady still has 1 year of eligibility left for college. I'm serious. Brady could go back to Michigan and win a national title with Bill Belichick as the coach.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's not about the money for him. I mean, well, my biggest surprise, I get that with Belichick and the whole of the GM. I think he wants too much power as far as being a head coach and being this. It's like Jerry Jones being the owner and then trying to be the GM and everything else.
You can't. Yep.
It's like stay in your lane, you know, is what I feel like. But Mike Vrabel, that was my biggest surprise. That I thought he would have. Honestly, I thought he would have been hired within the week after he got fired. I was kind of surprised at him getting fired anyway. But
yeah,
I don't know. That was my surprise.
Yeah, I don't really care anymore. I'm done with all this coach talk. Can we go on to Mikey's videos? I want to
ready
see
to talk
basketball.
about NASCAR.
That's what I was about to do. Listen, as much as I like talking about football because it is my thing, I do like a variety of sports. And,
yeah, let's move on.
I hope Mikey is still in the comments. I hope he's still watching, which I am assuming he is. And Mikey, let me pull up some things about this guy. First, let me put this up. I'm gonna put something up. I made you a little thing for you, Mikey. I hope you like it. A lot of heart.
Let me introduce Mikey Cecil, my nephew, my family. Blood. No, there's no blood there between me and him. But listen, we're related by marriage. This guy, high school basketball is what we're talking about. And I went to Mikey's game last week. Bro, it was exciting, man. High school, these kids were balling. And
what's up, Josh?
Josh, what's up, man? Hey, Mikey was awesome. I watched the game. I took a bunch of video clips. So we're going to look at some of that. There was some good stuff. He played really decent.
He had 10 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. Michael Cecil, also known as Mikey, he is 6'3", 165 pounds. He's the starting power forward for the West Hernando Christian Bears. I don't know if there's an atheist Bears, but these are Christian Bears. So he's doing really good. We've been to
Mikey, put in the comments. You guys play against Grace Christian School? Yeah, that's my alma mater. I play basketball for them.
Oh, really?
Yes,
awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put us on the side here. Sure. I'll put us on the side to start. I'm gonna pull up a video and give me a second for all those that are listening because I'm gonna check the volume once we get all this up. Now, listen. Let me put this out there that these videos, they are longer plays, so it's not just a highlight reel, but we're gonna watch a whole section. Probably, I think each video is like at least 30 seconds long. But let's watch this one here, and you guys feel free to commentate if you want. But let's see what Mikey's got and what he brings to the table. Oh, what the pass? Turnover.
You might have started with the worst video.
No, not yet.
Oh no, okay.
Nothing.
Mikey hit the heel.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's Mikey, 34,
Mikey,
right
34.
Yeah, that's Mikey, 34 in white.
Yeah, he's got the goggles on.
He's got the goggles strapped to his dome. Hey, this kid right here, number 1, that kid, they announced, that kid lost 80 pounds. Like, wow. I don't know, within the last year or something.
That's cool.
And he's a baller, too.
Mikey's coming up here. He's gonna get a rebound. There he is. Cut across the baseline. Hit the baseline all day. Power dribble. Misses that rebound.
There you go.
Score. Good job, Mikey. There we go. That's what we like to see.
2 points. Now there's been I think this is Mikey's 3rd year on the team. He's a starter. He's worked his way up to the varsity team. He's a starter.
Nice.
And they got a new coach, I think last year, or started for the first. And I tell you what, this new coach has done really good with this team. Actually, that team they're playing, they lost to in the championship last year, and they destroyed them the other night.
This next clip, he's got 2 rebounds, and he's got a mid-range bank shot in this one.
Only if he called it.
Yeah, only because he's a taking up the ball.
Rebound.
Gets the rebound. Feeds it. There's a foul on the play. Oh, there's a classic. What did I do? What did I do?
Yeah, I know. He called that one.
Knowing you hacked somebody. What did I do?
Here comes the bank shot. I think.
Cuts middle. Wide
Yep.
open. Boom. Good job,
Banked
Mike.
it in.
Throw them hands up. Yeah. Josh Mercado said, "Are those regulation shorts? Can we check the link?"
Yeah, listen. It's a regulation mullet he's got.
That-
going on. That kid has got a dynamite mullet. I ain't kidding.
Oh, can't finish. Oh. Don't reach Youngblood. That's the end of that one there. But there's one in here. I'm gonna play a good one. There's one in here. He gets what? 4 points in like 2 rebounds all in one.
Oh, and a flex.
Oh, and he flexes on somebody. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's
No.
play that one.
Hey, Mikey, do you do the too small? You allowed to do the too small?
He could.
He
He's
should
one of
know.
the tallest
He
kids.
should know what I'm talking about. Like when someone's guarding him and he scores,
Yeah.
just give him the too small. I don't know if they let him do it or not.
Here we go.
You got me, bro.
He flexes on somebody at this point. There's Mikey cutting across the baseline here. Setting a pick and roll, maybe, possibly. Oh. With the feed. Rebound. 2. Easy peasy.
Good job.
But wait, there's more. It's coming. With the press defense on there. There we go. That's Jaren.
Now the problem is that kid should have made it.
Oh. Ready?
Okay.
Here we go.
Here comes the flex. Wait.
Help him
Help
up.
the guy up.
Help him
Now,
up.
now turn and walk away where he can't see you. And flex.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
That was the best. That made my night, bro, when I seen that.
Yeah, that's funny. Oh boy, good times.
Mikey, you're on your way to UConn, buddy.
What?
Yeah.
Do your thing, bro. Do your thing.
He's on his way.
Do your thing, bro. That's all I gotta say, man. You get to UConn, you will be my #1 guy, dude. Do your thing. Make your dad proud.
I
Go to
know
UConn.
him.
You don't
I
want to
know
go to
my God.
Kentucky. That's right. You want to go to UConn.
Oh, here we go.
Ooh, that caught me off guard.
Stop it. Go Big Blue.
Mikey's dad, right?
Yeah, you guys can't even beat the Gators. Good Lord, what a try! How you gonna lose to the Gators?
Oh, the Gators won? Let's go
Yeah, they
Gators.
beat them. They beat them in
Yeah.
Lexington, and then they lost to Tennessee. Rough week, number 17.
They lost
That's their
in
ranking.
bowl? Oh,
Yeah,
man.
both games. Mm-hmm.
Yikes.
Yeah.
All
But
right, guys,
Yeah.
where we at?
that transitions us. We want to talk about basketball a little bit.
I'm
And,
out.
Josh Mercado.
I'm not-
Josh Mercado. I got some sports highlights of me unclogging a toilet. Send it in.
Oh goodness.
But-
Oh.
Our
talk about
friendly
basketball.
neighborhood plumber, Josh.
Mhm.
We got some NBA talk, and Brian's our guy on this one. As you can see, he's a Celtics fan. I know enough like to play basketball, how the game is played, and all that stuff. I know some players, and I'm going to put you on the spot here in a few minutes, Dave. But first, I want to pass it over to Brian, and we're going to follow his lead on this one. Brian, tell us what is basketball?
Basketball is a sport that was created by James Naismith, not Michael Jordan. I know people think Michael Jordan created it, but James Naismith created it. And it's a sport over the last 5 years that I kind of was falling out of love with because as Mikey, I played basketball in high school. And I actually played, like I said, my alma mater. Our schools played against each other. And I was pretty good. I could hold my own. I did my thing. But basketball is a very entertaining sport. Unfortunately, now basketball is a 3-and-D kind of sport. They just want to jack up threes. The slam dunks kind of used to be the big thing. Now everybody just wants to shoot a three when not everybody is Stephen Curry. But whatever, that's beyond that. Now, as a Celtics fan, you know, my guy, I know he's a Dookie, and I can't stand Duke, but Jason Tatum is Tatum to me is him. Tatum is good. He's solid. He's grown up. He's a Kobe guy. Like, you know, that's a whole nother story. Love to Kobe and his family. 4 years ago, he passed away. Tragic accident. But, you know, people have said that Tatum's like the 10th or 15th best player in the league. Like, I don't know where people get these numbers, but they got Luka ahead of him. They got Giannis ahead of him. Embiid, Jokic, KD, LeBron, SGA, Curry, Booker, Kawhi, Mitchell, Fox, Halliburton, Butler. I mean, listen, guys, I understand what you guys are talking about, that he doesn't score a lot. Tatum doesn't have to score a lot because he's got the best team in the league. They're number one. They've been number one all year. Tatum's numbers are down, but his defensive numbers are up. I mean, I'll just give you a couple examples because I got so much stuff here. I don't want to bore you guys to death with it. But the one I hear about, and even Jason Kidd, his coach, said, you know, Luka. I mean, I don't know. Doncic is good. You know, he can score. He gets 30, almost 35 a game. You know, he shoots only 76% from the line, gets like 9 rebounds and 9 assists a game. Guy can't play a lick of defense. There was this guy back in the day named Michael Jordan. He would score the same amount of points, but he'd lock you down. Defense is important. You got to play it. KD, you know, he says he should be in the GOAT conversation. Durant, you're not in the GOAT conversation, bro. You won 2 championships with Stephen Curry. You couldn't even beat Stephen Curry, so you went to the Warriors and you won. You're not a GOAT. You're a great scorer. You don't play defense either. Kawhi Leonard, that's a different story. Kawhi, he's good, but his availability. And Kawhi.
Oh, there you are, Brian.
Cool. Hey, I'm right here. Kawhi, he's good, but he's injured. The only one that I would take over Jason Tatum, and my son Nathan, he's a Celtics guy, so he wouldn't. Nikola Jokic. This guy is a 6'11" Serbian. He looks like the most unathletic person in the world, but man, he'll school you. He'll make you look stupid. He'll drop dimes. Guys, he's 6'11", almost 7 feet tall. He runs the break. What does that mean? If you don't know basketball, just look it up. What does it mean to run the break? This guy is phenomenal. He can score. He can shoot. He can pass. He blocks shots. He plays defense. Tatum, yeah, he's not the best player in the league. He's not. I get it. I'm not saying he's the best. But please, people, don't come and say Tatum is 10 or 15 because his numbers are down. On Tatum's team now, he's got Kristaps Porzingis. They got Drew Holiday. They've got the best starting 5 in the league. Period. Oh my Lord! Really?
Mikey said Luka would drop 50 on Tatum.
Has he seen him? Did they not see the game they played this year? I'm just saying.
And we had a comment earlier. Oh wait, no, what was it? Here he is. Mike just said all Celtics players come from UK.
Bro, besides Antoine Walker, who came from UK? Oh wait, UK. Nobody. Anyway, now I mean, just got me off my train of thought. Good Lord.
Zach.
Anyway,
Zach, look it up. Which Celtics player?
Yeah,
Antoine Walker is the only one I can think of, and you have to go back to the 90s and 2000s for that. You guys don't have to try to throw knowledge at me. I got your knowledge right up here. Don't come at me with UK. Good Lord, man. Anyway, Tatum is not the best. I get it, but Tatum doesn't have to be the best because he's got the best team. They are the number 5 scoring team in the league, and they're number 6 in defense. Luka and his Mavericks, 21st in defense. Giannis and his Bucks, 24th in defense. Embiid and his Sixers, 14th in defense. KD and Booker and their sons, 15th in defense. LeBron and AD, 18th in defense. Curry and the Warriors, 22nd. Halliburton and the Pacers, 28th. De'Aaron Fox and the Kings, 20th. Guys, basketball in the playoffs is won on the defensive end. It just is. It just is. You have to make a stop at some point. And if you can't make a stop, you're going to lose. Have the Celtics won? No. They haven't won since 08. But my point is you have to play defense. All these guys that I talked about here are team hoppers. Kawhi Leonard, team hopper. LeBron James, team hopper. Kevin Durant, team hopper. Those are the only ones that win. You know, Donovan Mitchell, team hopper. Stay on the same team. Win something.
Switch.
Team hopper.
That's why I didn't say that. I knew you were going.
I went back.
Your chair's all warm over here.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, I do want to say I actually am starting to like the new NBA. I guess threes are good. Just when teams can't make threes, they lose, aka the Celtics. You don't have to jack up 53 pointers. When you're 6'8" or 6'7", 250 pounds, drive to the basket, get fouled. Or be like Giannis Antetokounmpo and just bowl people over and get a foul call. Just cheat.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, yes. That's my guy right there. What's his name?
Giannis
Antetokounmpo.
Antetokounmpo. No, not Otto. He's not a car. Antetokounmpo.
Oh,
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
This is tedious.
All right, Brian.
All right.
Let's do something here.
Okay. Dave, you ready for this?
We're going to play rock, paper, scissors. All right. Write down the names of your 3 kids. And then rock, paper. Yeah. Rock, paper,
this is awesome.
Yeah. You need to assign rock, paper, scissors to your 3 boys.
Why don't you let somebody know in the comments? Josh Mercado, fellow fantasy football league mate of ours, he wants to know, how are the Miami Heat doing this year?
They are 26-24, and they're a hot mess.
They're a hot mess,
but they're hot.
They have the 7th best. They have the 7th best defense, but the 27th worst scoring offense. They can't score anything. They're terrible.
They are the Miami Heat. If they
they're terrible.
Hot, I mean, that would be the Miami Cold. That is amazing. The board. Rock, paper, scissors.
How are we backwards?
Oh, here we go. Ooh, here's some names: Rajon Rondo, Tashawn Prince, Antoine Walker, and Walter McCarty.
Walter McCarty. Yeah.
But we're gonna play rock, paper, scissors. 3 players, NBA players, current.
Right now?
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Stephen Curry. Just put Curry. You just put their last names. Jokic. Jokic.
I know how to spell Jokic.
Bet you didn't.
How does it spell? That should be a Y, not a J.
It's how it is.
Bro, he's from Serbia.
Third one.
Then I'll have you put Giannis. I won't have to put his last name. Giannis.
Yeah.
Giannis.
See, from
and no, it's not Giannis.
I feel like that Serbian guy, like
Nikola Jokic. Nikola.
Yep. Rock, paper, scissors. Oh, you're labeling Curry's or paper?
All right. So according to Brian, Jokic is better than Giannis, but Giannis is better than Curry, but Curry is better than Jokic. That's what you said.
I'm gonna go with that because Curry's got 4.
Okay. All right, Dave. I'm gonna put you on the spot here.
All right.
Let's test your basketball knowledge.
I got this, man.
Is this permanent marker? Jeez.
No, I got this.
Listen.
What's the guy that Celtics did the hook shot?
He was on the Lakers, and it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Larry Bird did do a hook shot.
Oh, no. Oh,
it was Kareem.
Did the hook shot?
No, Kareem was the one famous for a hook shot.
All right.
And in the last few minutes of the show here, we're going to test your basketball knowledge.
Yeah, you got this. I got this all day.
All right. It's going to be very simple. I'm not going to ask you stats. I'm not going to ask you team records or anything like that. Can you name the 5 positions on a basketball team?
Center.
1. This is it?
Forward. Power forward. Am I right?
Yeah.
Power forward, center, and then what are you doing silently? You don't even what to squeezer, potential. What are you doing? The sandwich maker? What are you making?
Who's the guy that brings the ball up the court?
The gunner.
Oh my god. That's a special teams player on
football.
Football, man.
Dave.
All right.
When
Point
you
guard.
want
Point guard. Oh, you didn't even give me a chance. I couldn't.
Hey, hold on.
I got
Hold
point
on,
guard. He's the shooter.
No. There's another guard.
Oh, the rebounder.
No.
Point guard. Shooting guard.
Shooting guard. That's what I said. Why the
And
shooter?
this is small forward.
Yeah.
So point guard, shooting guard, power forward, small forward.
You guys are
Center.
dorks. You know what?
Listen,
Hey,
Technically, now in basketball, it's positionless. It just is.
yeah, it really
It's
is.
front court. It's front court and back court. That's what they call it.
what is
Dave,
it?
Dave,
Bro,
hey, hold on, Dave.
is basketball gone woke?
Bro.
What are we talking
Dave, what's the
about?
front court? What
Even
positions
my-
are the front court?
Even my dad knows what a point guard is.
The
Yeah,
power
what
forward,
Dave,
and
what?
the
Yeah, what's the front court?
the front court, the power
Yeah.
forward,
Uh-huh.
center, and the
And?
shooting guard.
No, you were so close.
I know. I
Small
was.
forward, power forward, and the center. What's the back court?
The shooting
What are the
guard.
other- And
The
Brother Bob just said it.
the point. What he said. I didn't see it. Pull the comments back up. Let me. Point guard. That's what I said. The guards
You said
are
point forward.
Point forward. Always be pointing forward, people. Listen. All right. I realize this is kind of like a sports podcast, but you're not watching professional. This is not like prime time ESPN and stuff. Okay. We are real people that work real jobs. Some of us know a lot about sports, like Brian. Some of us actually played high school sports, like Bobby Drew and Brian, while others, hey, you know what? I may have been dancing and performing. I was in the performing arts. Thank you very much. And
All right. We're not done yet, Dave.
what?
Yeah,
I just
he's ready to
wanna see-
leave.
I want to see what year you are stuck in when it comes to the NBA. So name some players that you know.
Oh, Michael Jordan for sure.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Shaq Attack, Shaquille O'Neal with the
Okay.
Shaq-a-roni, Papa John's,
All right.
That's Little Caesars.
Larry Bird.
It's not even Papa John's. It's Little
Yeah,
Caesars.
No,
it
Shaq
little-
is
Yeah.
Papa John's.
Papa John's,
Yeah.
man. He owns like 500 Papa
He bought
John's.
him. He bought him.
Zach,
Yeah.
Zach, where you at, bro?
Zach,
Zach.
Dave needs help.
He's playing Xbox. I know. You're
Yeah.
not even listening to the
He's
show anymore.
he's tapped out now.
I stand corrected. It is
Oh.
Papa John's.
Who knows his stuff now? That's right.
Got your pizza.
Listen. Okay, yeah. Michael Jordan, Larry
Uh-huh.
Bird, Shaquille
Uh-huh.
O'Neal,
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar,
Yep. George Gervin,
Akeem Olajuwon.
Bob Cousy.
No, stop giving me ideas. Listen, I
What-
got this. Hang on. No, I got one.
All right. Michael Thompson.
Kobe Bryant. Rest in
There
peace.
you go.
right. What else?
Dennis Johnson, Kevin
oh.
McHale,
Dennis Rodman, Scottie
Yep.
Pippen,
Julius Irving, Dr. J.
Dr. J, Larry Bird.
Bernard King.
What was the guy with the grill? The George Foreman. No, wait. That one.
He's a boxer.
All right, hang on. I got my sport.
The guy with the grill.
Listen.
Yeah, all right. You're good. No, we're
No,
done.
I want.
All right.
This is fun.
It's all right.
What's that lady that was in prison overseas in Russia?
What? Brittany Griner?
Oh yeah, we're not talking about WNBA, are we? Okay.
No. Cheryl
Hey,
Swoops.
You're good.
Did I win?
No.
I'm in the 90s, bro. I'm locked in the 90s.
You're stuck in the 90s.
I'm stuck in the 90s, and I know the big names these days. Bro, Shaquille O'Neal was a beast.
Alonzo Mourning. Larry
Sure.
Johnson. Yeah. Muggsy
Oh,
Bogues.
hey. Oh, actually, this is funny. All right, Larry
Okay,
Johnson.
Awesome.
Guess what?
Yeah. What?
When I,
Grandma Mom?
when I first met my girlfriend, my future wife, Leanna Johnson, fell in love with that girl at first sight. And that I was 14 years old. This was back in the day. I had a Larry Johnson jersey from the Charlotte
Really?
Hornets.
Mhm.
Charlotte Hornets. The back
Yep.
of it, number two, L. Johnson. Her
Yep.
mom was like, "What is it with this boy who's got our daughter's name on the back of his shirt? How did he even do that?" And yeah,
That's funny.
Larry. I know all about Larry Johnson. Thank you very much.
Wow.
All right.
Actually, I couldn't afford the Michael Jordan jersey. those were half price, so that's why I got one.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I'm
Oh.
out. I'm done.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
You guys,
Well, that was
embarrassed
fun.
me
Listen,
again.
Dave, listen, next show, we're going to have the Super Bowl to talk about.
Yeah.
Once the Super Bowl's over,
NASCAR, baby.
we'll still talk about football when it comes to like the draft, free agency, stuff like that. And
Alex
as
English.
we get,
Oh yeah, that's a blast from the past.
yeah, as long as we
So-
get oh, I forgot that comment. Yeah. But as long as we keep going forward, we'll get closer to fantasy football season. I'll give you my championship advice. But in the meantime,
Oh,
when football is over, Dave, we will be covering basketball. We will be covering hockey. We'll be covering NASCAR and even soccer. We'll be covering.
can we please
all that.
give a shout out real quick to Manchester City? My boy Phil Foden with the hat trick today, his second hat trick of his career. Kid is special, man. Watch it. Let's go, Man City. We about to repeat.
I do
What?
know what a hat trick is.
What's a hat trick?
3 goals.
Yep. And
He
they were
scored 3 goals in
beautiful.
one game
They
by
were
the
pretty.
same person.
That's a hockey thing too. A hat trick, right?
Yes. Uh-huh.
Yep.
But
All
man,
right.
when you do it in football, ooh, it looks so nice. Kevin De Bruyne set him up perfect. Oh, good stuff.
Hey, De Bruyne, we talked about that guy last week.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did. Well, for all of you that are still here, thank you for joining in.
Thank you.
It was awesome, fun. Please share. First of all, like, subscribe, share with a friend. We appreciate it. That's all we got here. Jesus loves you.
Yes.
That's how we should end every stream now.
Yeah. You are loved.
Yes.
Listen,
You are loved.
when you don't feel like it, know that you are. Jesus loves you, and so do I.
Yes.
It's on you, dude.
With all that being said, thanks for joining us.
Peace out.
See
We're
you.
out.
Bye.